all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the #3 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Handoff running right. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain finally brought down near the 37. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up second down. And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Seminoles. A strong game by this quarterback. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. And they'll get him down that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made wide open way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Cornhuskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Breaking tackles.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Defense showing blitz here. Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights through the tackler. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They're going to run it here. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. So he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. No huddle here for the offense. Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It will be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And the quarterback dropping back. He breaks free. He bought some time, now lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Right there, the ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Set it down for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some open field ahead. Out past the 30. at the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover 2. Almost baits the quarterback to throw this football. Jumps it and comes up with a great interception.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. He's got his man in the open field. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. And the Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, who played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it for a big gain. Good enough for first down yardage. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Seminoles will line up now. It's first and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. The DB is backing off from the line now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down. Going here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game. Kirk, let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
P&T is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now a brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. And the quarterback comes through under pressure. Down a score late here in the 4th. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. So here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.